Assalamu alaikum, namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining us. Thank you for once again being with us here on day 2 of the 11th GPCA Agri-Nutrients Conference. We had a fantastic day yesterday with an excellent lineup of speakers and discussions touching very key issues and current issues for the agri-nutrient industry, not least food security itself. Today, we have another exciting day in store for you, where we will be talking about a number of innovations that are coming out from the industry, but also how the digital technologies are changing and impacting the industry as a whole. But before that, I would like to introduce our first speaker of the day, Mr. Samir Al-Abdurabu. He's the EVP for Agri-Nutrients at SABIC. He's also the Vice Chairman of our GPCA Agri-Nutrients Committee, and he will be sharing with us the welcome remarks for today. So please welcome Mr. Samir Al-Abdurabu. Samir, over to you.
Thank you, Odette. Thank you. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear colleagues, it's a pleasure to be here today to welcome you to day 2 of the 11th GEPCA Conference of Agri-Nutrients. I hope everybody is doing well and keeping safe at these testing times. Day 1 hopefully was exciting to you, as exciting to you as it was exciting to me. And I hope you enjoyed the networking sessions and the opportunities presented themselves and the renowned speakers that have delivered very useful stuff. Day 1 focused on food security. As you know, the conversations about food security and the ever-growing role of traditional agri-nutrients in securing sufficient food for all. Well, as you know, the world will not be able to fulfill the needs for growing populations and growing food demand without agri-nutrients. And it's not only without agri-nutrients. You guys are experts, and you know that agri-nutrients developed have to employ efficient and effective means to try to resolve this dilemma. Well, guess what? Not only that, efficiency and effectiveness are not going to be enough to get through the dilemma forward. We have to also use agri-nutrients responsibly. Even if we do all of that with all the opportunities and crop management and effectiveness and efficiency, the question remains, is that going to be enough? The growing population and the demand for more food, and add to that the decline of arable lands, and also the ever-increasing scarcity of water, and on top of all of that, the global sustainable targets. This whole combination poses a big challenge to the agri-nutrients industry. So the dilemma becomes more food, less available land, ever-increasing water scarcity, and sustainability compliance to protect our environment that we live in and to preserve it for the generations to come. Plants, as you know, do not take up any significant amount of nutrients applied. They, most of the nutrients applied either volatilize or leach. So that becomes both an issue of effectiveness, efficiency, as well as environment. So how to achieve higher crop yields with agri-nutrients, at the same time, more sustainable and have fewer nutrient losses to the environment. An enormous challenge and the focus of the second day of deliberations. Did this get you excited already? Let's see. So it's obvious that the key is innovation. Without innovation, we cannot strike this balance. Innovation to create high efficiency agri-nutrients like controlled release, water-soluble fertilizers, digitalization and advanced farming, smart farming techniques will help become more effective and more sustainable at the same time. At a time when the issue of food security is gaining momentum, but also sustainability balance is to be kept in mind. Innovation isn't only about producing more effective, more efficient, and more sustainable agronutrients. It has to answer the question of how do we produce those agronutrients in order to generate better environmental, commercial, and social outcomes. Now, it's a dilemma. It's a lot of dimensions at stake here that need to be balanced. To achieve this, I assure you, as you have seen already, collaboration will be key. Collaboration between different parameters, different levers in the industry to ensure that this balance is struck effectively and efficiently is really key. We have seen how collaboration was and still is important during the pandemic time. And not only during pandemic when logistics were a challenge and where the different disciplines needed to really complement each other. Collaboration will ensure that we are prepared for the next generation of agronutrients, and we should be prepared for the next disruption. Yes, disruption. And as you can see, a lot is being written and discussed at a lot of forums regarding disruptions, not only the disruptions that we're aware of, but many more to come. Today, we will focus on these important subjects at the conference. The program has been beautifully designed to depict the innovations and breakthroughs in the agronutrients industry and delve deeper into the progressive technologies, transforming the agri-food chain, whilst preparing us all to keep a careful watch on the trends shaping the industry and take proactive steps to refine our strategy when the right time arises. I hope you are excited already. Once again, and on behalf of JIPCA and the Agronutrients Committee, I welcome you all and hope that you enjoy an excellent program with the day 2 of the 11th JIPCA Agronutrients Conference. Wishing you a successful day ahead, and please continue to stay safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Samir, for the words of wisdom and for helping us set the stage for the exciting day that we have in plan today. As always, it's a pleasure to have you with us, and we look forward to seeing you soon. So, stay safe. Thank you. We'll now move on to the next session in just half a minute. Thank you, everybody.